Hey guys, this video is going to be showing you how to handle your bearded dragon. So I'm going to do a few different sizes. One's going to be a hatchling, which is around this size, and it's going to be a juvenile and an adult. So when you first get your bearded dragon, it's normally going to be a hatchling, and it'll probably be a little scared of you, a little flighty, and it's not going to really want to be handled. But the best way to fix that is to handle it and handle them often. That way, when they get older, you know, you can have them on your shoulder, just handle them, and they're not afraid of you and everything. So it's best to start when they're young. So, firstly, the best way to approach. Actually, no, I'll start with some bad ways to approach them. Never go from above because they'll think you're a predator. You can see he just ran away there. Try that again. Yeah, you can see he's startled from if I go from above. So the best way is to go, so if we just turn around here, the best way to do it is probably to, if it's a hatchling, bring your finger in like that until he puts his hands up on your finger, and then you can just lift up his rear like so, and then you can just there we go. And you just have them on your hand. And usually, well, if it's a scared bearded dragon, they won't really chill. But if you have them on your finger like this, they'll chill for a while, usually. So yeah, hatchlings are really easy. There's a few other ways you can do it. Like you can lift them from the base of the tail, though I wouldn't recommend it, just because it's not really stabilizing them enough. You can just go from the rear and pick them up like so. Just make sure you stabilize their whole body. Really, that's the big thing. Like you don't want to just hold them by the head or by the tail, as I said before. You want to, stabilize their whole body. That's another way you can do it. You can go from the side. But yeah, I think the best way to do it is from the front. Then just lift them up. Okay, so I'm just gonna go get a juvenile bearded dragon and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got the juvenile bearded dragon. I've decided to get this one because this one is really flighty, like it's just scared. I'm not sure why, just from when it was born it's just always been flighty and afraid. So yeah, probably the best way to do it is with one of these, just because it's harder. So yeah, just make it easier for you guys if you have one that's similar. So yeah, just like with the hatchling, what you want to do is slide under there and just lift up until, or you can even just place the hands like that. You can roll your hand over. That's probably a good way to do it if you want to do it with one hand, just like that. Just fairly easy. He's being all calm now, but normally he's pretty flighty. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as with the hatchling as well, you can come from the back. Just like that. What else can you do? You can go like this, lift them up from there. And if you don't want them to jump out of your hands, it's best to hold them like this with your thumb over them. That way, if they do go to move, you can try and get it to move. You can bring your other hand and they can't really move forward. You're holding with not a tight grip, but a firm grip. So like this, as you can see. So you just want to change hands. So just keep letting them run through your hands. Ooh. Yeah, and that should be fine. So yeah, just like one hand, that's two hands, whoops. Try that again, just like that. And then run through your hands if he's being a bit annoying, like this one. And the best way to solve a flighty bearded dragon, as I said before, is just to handle it. So yeah, I've been handling this guy for a little while now, and yeah, he's already showing signs of improvement. Like, I couldn't hold him like this before, he'd just keep running and running. So, yeah. I'll go upstairs and get the adult now, which will be fairly easy, just because the adult I'm going to get is really placid. But, yeah, most adults normally are, so yeah, I'll just go up and get him. Okay, so this is Scooby, and he's actually a fairly small adult, but he has a leatherback, and leatherbacks don't really get as big as normals, I've found out. So yeah, he's an extremely calm dragon, a really well-natured dragon. You can see there when I pat him, he's got his eyes closed and everything. Yeah, great dragon. Actually, before I get into the handling, I'm just like to note that this is actually the father of the dragon I just had out before, which is crazy because he doesn't show any red, and neither does the mother, except maybe in the ears, which is more yellow, and then if you have a look at his skin, it's a bit red, orange down the sides there. But yeah, I believe the parents of these guys were really high reds, and these were just the lower colored dragons out of the clutch. So yeah, I just like to note that because that's pretty awesome. Also, he has a broken fingernail, as you can see there. It's just like a little bloodshot through there, if you can see that. Must have happened while trying to climb or something outside. So I just want to be careful of that when handling him. But other than that, he's 100% healthy, except for this little thing here, which happened when he was shedding, and I think Little Red, who's my other male bearded dragon, though I had them both out and just wasn't paying attention for a second, and he just chomped onto his tail there and ripped off the shed, which caused that little damage there. But hopefully through another shed that'll heal itself. So yeah, onto the handling. So with adults, it's pretty much the same, but you just want to make sure you stabilize their whole body because they do weigh a lot more. So they can really feel if you drop their back legs, when it's a hatchling or a juvenile, they don't really mind too much. Also, this nail here, it looks like it's broken. Maybe. Yeah, so what I like to do is lift them up from here and then place your hand like so. Ooh, little head bob there. And then slide your other hand underneath here, and then just kind of maneuver around and get it so you're stabilizing all four legs. That's just the main thing you want to do, just stabilize all of his limbs. Oop, doesn't want to be handled right now. Let's try that again. Okay, so pick him up, stabilize his limbs, and there we go. That's a better one. So that's what you want to do. Or what you can do once you've got him like this, because you don't really want to hold him with two hands, it's a bit annoying. You can just transfer him over to your arm, like so. Yeah, really got to be careful about that. Yeah, like that. He's fully stabilized there. It also helps to stabilize the base of his tail because that's where they get their balance. Like I'll show you. It's like, oh, he's just too calm. Yeah, if I had I'll actually get Ruby, who's the female leatherback, and she whips her tail around if you don't stabilize it because it must just be uncomfortable for her. But I'll do that in a sec. So another way you can do it is by the base of the tail and then bring your hand underneath. You can come over the top like that. You can probably do it with one hand, although it's a little tricky. Yeah, you can't really because they're just way too much. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's just you got to stabilize them a little more. and be careful of their injuries, like his finger. So yeah, I'll just go get Ruby and hopefully she'll demonstrate what happens if you don't stabilize her tail. Okay, so this is Ruby. She also has very similar injuries to Scooby from living outside and climbing a lot. It's just what happens. So she actually lost a nail completely. You can see there. I would suspect from the same thing. I really don't know. It must have just happened while climbing, and then lost footing and must have been like that. So you can see here, it's just like kind of displaced the nail, and I think it just eventually drops off. So that might happen to Scooby, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect her too much. She can still climb pretty well. So Ruby is also pretty calm. Oh wait, also she's got a tail bend, which happened a little while ago. I'm not sure how it happened, but it's very slight. You can't really tell. So yeah, Ruby is also a pretty calm dragon, but she really likes to be stabilized, so I'll see if she'll do it for me. I'm not sure if she will, but yeah, you can see that little tail whip there. If I just don't stabilize her, especially if I go from the top and she doesn't have any grip with her back legs, hopefully you could see that tail whip, which is obviously not good. But if I stabilize her fully, like so, yeah, she's nice and calm. So yeah, you just want to make sure, even like that is okay, because you're not stabilizing her back legs, but you got her full body mass pretty much. So yeah, that's the main thing with adults. You just want to make sure that everything's stabilized, as I said with Scooby previously. So yeah, if you have any troubles or if you want to ask me any questions, the best place to do it is through my Facebook page, which I'll link in the description. Definitely not through the YouTube inbox, because I don't even go on there anymore. It's just broken. And in the comments, some people could also answer your comments. Like I've noticed some of my long-term subscribers actually answer some questions for me, which is great now. So yeah, but still, if you want to get a reply from me, the best place to do it is from my in my Facebook page, and then you just personal message me. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it was descriptive enough for you, and hopefully now you can handle your bearded dragon. Thanks for watching. See ya.